Hello everyone. We are continuing to do the trumpet creeper in a different composition, the one that I sent you last night. I'm going to start with the flowers first and then continue with the leaves and the vine. Okay, so it is using the same colors, 398, the whole brush, the whole brush, 390. And if you want to put 400 to get it darker in the center, you can. So the second flower is behind it so that it is only a few petals, 3 petals. Just make sure when it starts to run, you grab it. Again, trying to get the center darker. And then we're going to go the third flower, which really should be the center first. For this one, I did the outer darker as it shows, just as a variation, but certainly you can go back to doing the interior darker. Okay. And now a stream of buds. Okay. And then we can add more buds as we complete the composition. I think there is. So the centers are darker so that you can either do the yellow for contrast as we did before. And then you're going to do the, before it dries, you're going to do the veins. And I'm going to go straight to the 400 only because it is darker and it won't show if it's less, if it's you're doing it with the 400. So adding the details with 400. before it dries. I'm using a much thinner brush to do the detail. Just want to get this closer to you so you can see it. Okay, and I think now I'm going to do some of the rules and to connect these buds, and it should be in black, but diluting the black to a gray. I am going to do these bottom buds. Okay. So now I can do a little bit of the leaves. I just want to map out in gray where they're going to appear. For instance, the leaves can be here, they can be here, leading up. And there's several strains of the leaves, so do the best you can, and I will, because it is a vine, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but there is a lot going on in the center here. So I'm going to start the leaves to get some structure. Just work slowly, don't rush it. There is a lot of detail in this composition, for sure. Do the best you can. Again, you don't have to do exactly from your reference. You can go in different directions, add the leaves, as needed to fill the space. Okay. So before it dries, I wanted to do the veins for the leaves. And it's okay just to do a line right through it and not have to do a lot more detail than that. Even though it does show you multiple, and you could do multiple lines depending on how big your leaves are. Again, the idea is to you can see that in this area here, it should be denser than what I've done. So I'm going to fill in, regardless of the composition, I'm going to fill in that area because I'd like to have a denser area in one spot than the other. Just makes for a better composition. I think it's even evident, you know, in the sample that there is a lot more going on. Not enough water, so go back. There's a lot going on in that area that I want to fill it in as much as possible. There's also a hint of another flower happening, which you can add some detail there if you'd like. I'm going to stop right here, and then I'm going to do some of the vein work in a separate video. Okay.